Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In today's video, we're going to have a look at how to improve your audio. A lot of content creators are using these small microphones from Rode and other brands, like small clip-on microphones you can put anywhere. And the sound quality of those are okay. However, there is a way to make the sound quality from that little device even better, and it's super simple, and all you need is DaVinci Resolve 19, and the things I'm going to show you will apply to both the studio version and the free version, so you don't need any plugins or anything at all. And I'm going to show you 3 small things you can do to improve your audio pretty fast using the tools and DaVinci Resolve. So without further ado, we are going to jump right in to DaVinci Resolve, and I'll show you the tricks. So let's get right to it. So this is the sound you are going to get out of the little microphone from Rode. In this case, this is the old version, the first generation. So this is the audio you're going to get out of it. And I'll show you now the 3 easy steps on how we can change that in DaVinci Resolve. So we're just going to use this as a sound example. So I'm just going to do like some kind of a stupid tongue twister so you can hear the difference. Okay, so this is the tongue twister we're going to use. I'm just going to play it now so you can hear it without any effects on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? Okay, so that is how that sounds. And we're going to jump right into Fairlight. Here we are inside of Fairlight, and we're going to do 3 very simple steps to make this sound very much better. So first step is actually, I want to add in a tool which is not here per default. So if you open Fairlight up, this is what you most likely are going to have, like I have right here. What you need to do is to click these 3 dots here, and then go in and put in a track FX. And the track FX are going to give you 2 tools, the voice isolation and the dialogue leveler. And what I want to do here in this case, this is my Audiio 2, I'm going to put in the dialogue leveler. Just going to click here. And if I click here, I can open up and have my settings here. And per default, I'm not going to do anything at all. I'm just going to keep it as it is right here. So I'm just going to put the controls over here, and we can hear the difference. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? Okay. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to add in the dynamics here. I'm just going to double click here. And in the dynamics, we have a bunch of different presets we can use. However, I find for a voice like this, stuff like the compression should be good enough. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to put in the default compression, and that's all I'm going to do. And this is how that sounds with the dialogue level and the compression on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? And for the next one, I'm just going to go into the EQ. I'm going to double click that, and I have my EQ right here. And in my EQ, again, I can go in and can change different presets. For this type of microphone, I actually think that the male lav finisher is quite okay. So here we can have a listen to that. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? So now I'm just going to mute all of them. I'm going to take off the equalizer. I'm going to take out the dynamics, and I'm going to take off the dialogue leveler. And here we have that without any effects on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? And that was with nothing on. Now I'm going to take the dialogue leveler, and you can hear the difference. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? That was with the dialogue leveler. So now I'm just going to take the dialogue compressor here. I'm going to take the dynamics and put that on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? And for the last, I'm just going to take the EQ, and you can hear that with that on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? And for the last time, here you have the sound with no effects on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? And here we have it with all of the effects on. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy wasn't fuzzy now, was he? Stupid tongue twister, I know. So that is 3 very easy steps to how to improve your audio coming from one of these small microphones. Very fast and very effective inside of DaVinci Resolve 19. Anyway, I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's another video here at the channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.